Hello everyone, welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we made our way to Fuchsia. We also saw a sight of one of the legendary birds or winged mirages on some binoculars. You can't become a good trainer with just one strong Pokemon, but raising many Pokemon evenly is no easy task either. There's a narrow trail west of Vermilion City. It goes to the Pokemon League HQ. The HQ governs all trainers. If you're working on a Pokedex, visit the Safari Zone. All sorts of rare Pokemon breeds there. Yes, we're gonna be taking a break from battling, because we've done a lot of trainer battles. Yes, I'm the move deleter. I can make Pokemon forget their moves. So this is the person you want to come to if you want to delete any of your HM moves. Bill files his own Pokemon data on his PC. Did he show you? The Safari Zone Warden is old, but he's still very much active. All his teeth are false though. Have you met Bill? He's my grandson. He always liked collecting things, even as a child. So this must be Bill's old home. But yeah, it looks like, Fuchsia's basically like a nature preserve. Pokemon Paradise, Safari Zone. Fuchsia City, behold its passionate pink. I don't really see a lot of pink. Warden Slowpoke is running a promotion campaign right now. Try to get the farthest corner of the Safari Zone. If you can make it, you will win a very convenient prize. Sounds like it's worth it. We nicknamed the Warden Slowpoke. You know, he has that vacant look like a Slowpoke. Warden Slowpoke is very knowledgeable about Pokemon. He even has some fossils of rare extinct Pokemon. Warden Slowpoke came in, but I couldn't understand him. I think he's got a speech problem. Yeah, we tried speaking to him earlier. It sounded like he was an alien. Where's Sabrina? Oh, not Sabrina. Oh, where's Charla? I said I do meet her here. Slowpoke, friendly and very slow moving. Chansey! Catching one is all up to chance, and one of the most hated Pokemon to capture in the Safari Zone. Voltorb, the very image of a Pokeball. That item ball's in there. What? Where are you wanting that? Me too. Huh? That's a Pokemon? Did you try the Safari game? There are some rare Pokemon that can only be caught there. Kabuto, an extremely rare Pokemon that was regenerated from a fossil. Aw, I wish I was a Kangaskhan baby. I do love to be a substitute for the baby. Oh, I know a lot of people who would love to be babied by this Pokemon. And snuggle in the mother's Kangaskhan's belly pouch. But only Pokemon can use the technique substitute. Want me to teach you substitutes? So this guy is a move tutor. And also this Pokemon here, depending on what fossil you didn't pick at Mount Moon, that will be the fossil Pokemon that will be here in the Safari Zone. Oh, and on display. Kangaskhan. A material Pokemon that nurtures its young in a pouch on its belly. Did I say material? I meant maternal. safari game, Pokemon You Catch. Let's give it a try. Hi, is it your first time here at the Safari Zone? Yes. The Safari Zone actually has 4 zones in it. Each zone has a different kinds of Pokemon, even some rare ones. Use the supplied Safari Balls to catch them. You can also throw bait or rocks beside the Safari Ball. If you throw bait, the Pokemon becomes less likely to flee, but harder to catch. If you throw rocks, the Pokemon become more likely to flee, but easier to catch. When you run out of time or the Safari Balls, it's game over for you. Welcome to the Safari Zone. For just 500, you can play the Safari game. You can roam the wide open safari and catch what you like. We only use special kind of Pokeballs here. So we get 30 Safari Balls. Now I believe Safari Balls have the capture rate of that of a Great Ball. And I love the Safari music, it's just the evolution music. Press start to check the time remaining. So how time is worked, it is step-based. So every time you take a step, that is basically a bit down your time. On catching Pokemon to take home as gifts. Where did my boyfriend Eric go? Well, he's waiting for you outside. Now, to fully explore this Safari Zone, you do need to come in here multiple times. You also need to have the ability to use the move Surf outside of battle. It has been a while since I've done the Safari Zone proper, so I'm trying to remember the actual routing you need to do. Sunny day. You also need to come in here multiple times because there are items in here. Which I think most of the items I will grab off screen. But I know there's at least 3 items in here, at least I believe it's free, that you want to grab. Rest house. Sadly, your step counters doesn't work in here. How many did you catch? I'm bushed from the effort. I got a Chansey. That makes this all worthwhile. Phew, I'm tired from all the fun. And also, each area of the Safari Zone does have different Pokemon you can find. Now, a little tip I can give about the Safari Zone is that if you step in place, you can force an encounter without using up your steps. So if there is a particular Pokemon you are hunting for or here, you can use this and basically stay in the zone for as long as you want. Ooh! Let me see. Oh, screw you. So, watching. So, there's a chance that a Pokemon will either watch, which means they don't do anything, or they can run. I forget what Parasec's flee rate is in this. Let's try the rock. And of course it immediately runs away. I know there's like optimal methods, like, oh, if you see this Pokemon, you always want to throw a rock at it, or you always want to throw bait. The remaining time declines only when you walk. Trainer tips. Win a free TM for finding the secret house. Oh, come on. Yeah, the most annoying part of the Fusari Zone is that because you're not allowed to battle the Pokemon, you have to capture them at full health. Which, as you can imagine, is not fun. Especially since you're basically throwing Great Balls at them. I do prefer the later generations, like in Generation 4, before they got rid of the Fusari Zones altogether, where you can actually battle the Pokemon to weaken them. Pokemon hide in tall grass, zigzag through the grassy areas to flush them out. Damn it, I went the wrong way. I don't think I'm gonna have enough steps for the HM. And there is actually a Pokemon I want to catch in here. Ooh, and as soon as I mention it, this is actually a Pokemon I'm planning on using. Oh, come on. Oh, fuck you! And of course, like, oh, screw you, I'm gonna run away now. If it becomes problematic, I might just start an episode of me catching one. Steel Wing. Not bad. Rhyhorn. Got it. I also like the look of the Fusar of the Fusfar. I don't know why I'm struggling to say this word now. Why is it? Why is the more I say it, the more I struggle? Strong but not too bright. This Pokemon can shatter even the skyscraper with its charging tackles. The Bleh. I said it perfectly last videos, and now suddenly I'm struggling. The Fusari balls I really do like. Ooh, you're actually somewhat rare. Let's try the bait. So you're less likely to run, but you're gonna be a bit more harder to capture. Nice, got it. The wings are covered with dust-like scales. Every time it flaps its wings, it loses highly toxic dust. Fingertips, the secret house is still ahead. Just don't know if I'll reach it in time. Now I love this. Request notice. Please find the Safari Warden's lost golden teeth. They are around here somewhere. Reward offered. Contact Warden. So, just step here. Here they are. The golden teeth. How lazy did the person had to be to not get these teeth? Because this is like what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Like 5 steps away. Like, what? How would you not notice them? They're not even like obscured or by like trees or rocks or anything. Like, how would you not notice them? Either the person in here was very lazy, or they're like, yeah, that's beyond my pay grade, or they just did not care. I guess because they're in the sandy area, I guess it's implied they must have been buried in the sand. But still, it's like, it's so close to the sign. How did you not notice? Here we get TM 32 double team. And I'm surprised we actually made it to the secret house. I thought we would run out of steps. Ah, finally! You're the first person to reach the secret house. Although I made a campaign for our grand opening, I was getting worried that no one would win our campaign prize. Congratulations, you have won. So we get HMO free from the intendant. HMO free is surf. Pokemon will be able to ferry you across the water using it. And this HM isn't disposable, so you can use it over and over. You are super lucky for winning this fabulous prize. 60 steps. So yes, we get a much more better water move for Gerson. 95 power, 100 accuracy. Let's teach it to him. You have no reason not to. Now, unfortunately, we cannot surf because I believe you need Koga's badge in order to surf. Let's see if I can... And the game says, screw you. Did you catch your fair share? Come again. Well, I'm gonna have to go back in there and go look for an execute. So, with that, we will end the episode here, and in the next episode, I will meet you in the Safari Zone, where I am hunting for my execute. If you enjoyed this episode, do like the videos, that helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment down below on your thoughts this episode, and share the video so that way more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. And I will see you all in the next episode. Later!